and tonight I will be taking you through the 2v2 Season 2 wrap-up. It was a great season, and I thank you all for being a part of it. If you're not a part of it, I hope you're joining us for Season 3. But honestly, let's get right to it. There's quite a bit of stuff to get to. We'll be starting with Contender, going through the winners, and then some All-Stars, and some MVPs. And tier by tier, Contender up through Premier, and then finally GM and Franchise of the Season. Thank you, Cake. I appreciate you fixing that for me. All right, so first, Contender. It was a great season. Contender, one of our 2 tiers with 8 teams instead of 10. So they will not have any conferences, no Solar, no Lunar. And as a result, they're All-Stars and MVPs. I guess All-Stars are the same. MVPs, not as many since there's no conference MVPs. But without further ado, let's start. Your 2v2 Contender champions were the Benchwarmers from Canadians franchise, the Underdogs. I love that logo, by the way. Big Pug, Red Wing Legend, and Crypto. Stellar, the only team to come from the losers bracket, I believe, and actually win. They took the series 4-3, beating out Bio, I believe, who had the game advantage. Really just a dominant 7th game. Huge finish from them. Big wins all around. And the All-Stars, overall, 2 from Bile, 2 from X-Force. You have Scooter Jacobs, Jiffy Lube 6925, the Neo, and Papaha 420 out of the X-Force. I believe X-Force was also a top-ranked team. I think they were the first seed up until pretty much the last day, and then Benchwarmers took over on the last match day. So, great season from them as well. They didn't end up in the grand finals. I believe they ended up in the losers finals, but outstanding work from them. And the MVP, Red Wing Legend from the Benchwarmers, takes home Contender overall MVP. Congratulations to you, Red Wing. Well deserved. I think you had an amazing finals on stream. Really showed up. So congrats to you and all the All-Stars in Contender. Let me pull up my chat here. All right, there we go. Still getting situated. Okay. All right, on to Prospect. Let's see here. Your Prospect Season 2 champions here were the Rocks out of the Birdcage. I think get used to Encred's name. I imagine you're going to be seeing it a lot. You had Ben, Blizzy, and Mark Oyo, the champions. I can't count out Humdigger as well. I think Humdigger was also there on IR. He was a part of that team. Shout out to him as well. I think he got his trophy. If not, we should make sure he gets that. But awesome work from Rocks. And your All-Stars for Prospect, Gambro from the Bomb Squad and C4, Blizzy from the Rocks, the first overall pick, no surprise there, the Real Dub from TCC and Legends of Tomorrow, and then Drip 2 Easy out of Ragnar. Also, big-time player there for Vinland. And your MVPs, in Solar, it's the Real Dub, and Lunar, it's Blizzy, with Blizzy taking the overall MVP. Congratulations, Blizzy. I think everyone knew you were going to be just unreal this season in Prospect, and, I mean, first overall, well-deserved. Not going to say you carried that team. That team was amazing all season. I think you posted, some absurd record. Even conference record was crazy. What is it here? Yeah, 37-5, going 22-2 in conference. Just a dominant season, really great performance, a well-deserved title, and just a great Prospect season. Ragnar as well, super competitive. But yeah, I didn't actually see that finals, but I mean, wasn't horribly surprised by the results. All right, moving on quickly up to Challenger. A similar story. I said get used to Encred's name. It's the Strix taking the Challenger Championship with Joe Kev, Juicy, who you may know as Baker, and Nitro CD. Another big season from those guys. Really great work, and again, another just incredibly dominant performance from a team from Encreds. 32-10. Really, I don't know if they encountered any major competition along the way. They were extremely dominant. Really can't hype them up enough. They were awesome all season. Now, for your All-Stars, this is not too much of a surprise here. Both starting players from Strix, obviously, Joe Kev and Juicy, both. And out of Solar, AFC Richmond starting to. Typhoon, and I'm going to butcher this. I think it's Rexos, or is it Recos? Somebody correct me, please. But yeah, AFC Richmond also showing up. Did they make it to grand finals, or did they get taken out of losers bracket? Overall, awesome work. Congratulations to both AFC Richmond and Strix Lions. But I think that really shows just how dominant those two teams were all season. They were definitely at the top of Lunar and Solar, respectively. So really just great work. And then lastly, your Challenger MVP. It's going to, it's going to Typhoon and Solar, and it's a three-way tie for the Lunar MVP. Three-way tie. Jokev, Simferbosco, and Space. Oh, I guess that's Juicy there. Juicy or Baker, and then Space, three-way tie with, I guess, with Baker taking the overall MVP. It's funny. I forgot to change the name on these. But yeah, awesome stuff. I don't think that we intend to have more three-way ties. I think everybody got the same number of votes for this. So coming in the future to get rid of these ties, I think we'll be doing some sort of tiebreaker internally for this, whether it's board of voting or what. But congratulations, guys. Well deserved. Strix had an outstanding season. Getting 3 MVPs total somehow. That's insane. And we'll move on quickly to minor. All right. The order is going from contender up to premier, and then GM and franchise of the season. All right. Minor now. Minor taken by corruption. Hey, look, it's me. I'm on this slide. Team Pineapple, Braybaum, and Friend Brady really showed up. Minor was just crazy back and forth all season. And the corruption ended up taking it over Napalm in a crazy series in grand finals. A repeat of winners finals. All games pretty much going to the wire. Yeah, I don't know why your picture isn't a Venom. I actually thought the same thing. I was going to comment on your Venom, but then it didn't have it. But yeah, awesome. Congratulations, Corruption. And just a huge season all around. Priests were great. Griffins were great. Mean Machine was great. So many. I think Minor might have been the craziest tier we had all season. Just in terms of parity, it was all over the place. Now, your All-Stars. Resh Kagal, also Nebulade, as you may know him, out of Bomb Squad and Napalm. Hades Gaming from the Priests, my favorite Alaskan man. And then 2 Griffins taking it in Lunar, Tor and Sias. Sias? Somebody correct me. But these guys taking home the All-Stars. And then MVP going to none other than Aresh Kigal and Tor, with Tor taking home overall minor MVP. Congratulations, Tor. Really just showing up big time. Like I said, get used to seeing Encreds and Birdcage a lot. They got absolutely just so many awards. All right. Going on to Major now. Major, I believe the last final played. And boy, they might have saved the best for last. Dagny took it home over, what was it? Moab, that's what it was. I knew it was a Bomb Squad team, but Moab in they're right. That wasn't the only losers bracket team to take it home. Dagny takes it home 4-3, just like Benchwarmers did over Bile. Crazy coming from behind victory. Skybud played out of his mind. I remember watching it. Really just an awesome series. But overall, Major, I'm going to be honest, I thought Thunderbirds were going to take it, but just an unreal season for me involved. Dagny, kind of as a 2 seed, I can't really say Cinderella story, but man, it sure felt like it to me. Now, going to your Major All-Stars. There it is. Keiko, Decay, who you may know as Yo Moisty and Solar of the Mighty Ducks, and then Moab, respectively. And then Snack Time and Drown of Thunderbirds. I can't say that's definitely less of a surprise. But damn, Yo Moisty, Decay, unreal performance in finals as well. Very well deserved. Kiko dominant all season. A lot of really great players here getting these All-Stars. And then your overall MVPs. Oh boy, this will go over well. Solar, a 2-way tie between Kiko and Decay, Lunar going to Drown, and then a three-way tie for overall major MVP. That is interesting. So it looks like we will be definitely getting rid of the tiebreakers here, or getting tiebreakers in for the next season. But man, I mean, all Solar and Lunar players getting MVP overall and a conference MVP. So congrats to these major players. This is wild. All right, on to Elite. Elite taken by HOA. I mean, really, when HOA wins, does anyone win? I don't know that I've ever felt like HOA was like the HOA. I mean, neighborhood winning 9. I gotta stop making bad HOA jokes. But congratulations to Yellow, Marcus, and Null Idea. Put on another just great finals run. The addition of Marcus late in the season came in clutch. This team was dominant through playoffs, and I mean, they really showed it, taking home this championship. Your All-Stars, though. That being said, absolutely no All-Stars from HOA. It's going to be likewise from Neutron, Critical on the Cardinals and the Priest and Solar, and then mostly Crypto. You may know him better as Ender from Blight, and General Zippy on TBC and Phoenix Arising. And then for your MVPs, likewise taking it in Solar, General Zippy taking it in Lunar, and likewise taking it overall. Congratulations, likewise, to being the Elite MVP of the whole season. All right, last but certainly not least, going to Premier. Premier, I think the first final streamed. It is the Contagion again. It's CJ, Fusion Bleach, and J Gourmet popping off. I think not the only final sweep. HOA had a final sweep as well, and Plague, both of them. But dominant finals victory from them were Popes. Popes as the 4 seed, really fighting their way back to that final spot, but valiant effort couldn't come to fruition. On to the Premier All-Stars. It's Wova from Atomic, Fusion Bleach, and CJ from Plague, and Dorito off of Flix 101 and Breezy. And again, there will be no conference MVPs since there is no conferences here in Premier. And your overall MVP is... oh boy, it's Wova. I can't say I'm too surprised there. He was a force to be reckoned with all season. I think maybe the best player in all of RSC 2v2. CJ, I don't know why there's this dominance for your picture, man. I'm not sure what I can tell you on that one. Did you ever use the Dominus? Yeah, RIP to Wova. He isn't in the server. But I hope he comes back. Miss that guy. He did now. All right, finally, on to GM and franchise of the season. We'll be going GM first. GM of the season, Canadian. Is it you? Were you even on the vote? I don't actually know. Oh, here we go. It is Ncreds and the Birdcage winning GM of the season. And now, franchise of the season goes to Ncreds as well, rocking an impressive 175 and 77 record. 5 out of 6 teams in the playoffs, 2 championships. I mean, his franchise was unreal all season. I think in the vote, he won by more than the other top 2 contestants combined. He just had an unreal season. I don't know that you could ever beat it. I think it's a 69% winning percentage. Nice. What a great season, man. It's going to take a lot to beat this in the future, whether it's from himself or anybody else. But really just stellar. Who was the one team from Ncreds that didn't make playoffs? It felt like every team from his was phenomenal. All right, I'm gonna let you finish. A-Bomb. No. Yeah, no, but it's just crazy season from Ncreds. I really cannot give it enough props. I don't know this will ever be topped or passed. 175 and 77. I don't think that's even been beaten in 3s. But that being said, let me know if you want to see anything else. I will gladly go back through it. But this is short and sweet. I like to keep it quick. That way we can get into a nice YouTube video for anybody that wants to watch later. Yeah, end credits speech, end credits. If you're here, I'll get you in a VC. Other than that, play some music and get us out of here.